The kind term is aging out of the school system, and the true term is falling off a cliff to parents, because literally you can either jump or you're pushed. And there's either two ways to go about it. And jumping, you can prepare yourself for jumping off the cliff and have your parachute ready and have a great place to land, or jump to the next platform, or you can push and just fall. And often people get to age 20 and they haven't done anything. Well, you're going to come off the cliff because all your school services are stopping at age 21. All your supports, your occupational therapy, your physical therapy, your speech therapy, all your social skills training, it all stops with your school services. And the adult world is, not a system built for people to come to your door and say, "Hi, I'm here ready to serve you." It's just not that system. You're jumping into a whole new system. You're leaving this school system and you're sort of going to a system that you have to fight for. You have to fight for the services for your child. So it is falling off a cliff, and you can choose a lot of paths. And I've seen parents choose the path where you fall and it all falls away and you're left with starting from scratch. But if you build a plan along the way, you really can feel like you're jumping, and you're just jumping into a new system, and you're jumping into a new way of doing things, a new way of advocating, a new way of getting supports, a new way of getting funding, a new way of getting respite care, a new way of getting supports in your home, all those things. But if you're not prepared, it can really feel awful. It's awful for a lot of parents who don't have the resources to do all that leading up to age 21. And it's an awful way to sort of end all the support you've been given and then just have nothing if you've not prepared for anything. So even when your child's young, I think you have to be looking at what the next 5 years could look like. So even if you're have a child who's just starting out in elementary, what are the next 5 years going to look like? So once you enter those preteen years, those next 5 years include a transition plan. Once you get to about 11 or 12, those next 5 years include looking at the end of schooling, the end of graduation with the child's class, or those years between when they graduate and age 21 if you want them to stay in the school system. What I say is advocacy builds over time. It starts small. It starts small with just asking an IEP team what you would like for your child. It starts maybe with a vision statement of what you want for your child. I want my child to read better. I want them to learn to play catch. I would like them to have one friend. I want them to do better in math. I want them to learn to fold a sheet. I would like them to learn how to use a fork independently. Whatever it is, and there's a wide range of skills, communicating that. And the more you communicate that, the more you're advocating for your child. And all those people who say, "I don't know how you got here. I wasn't like this. I was not like this. I thought I was scared when she was 14. I was scared when she was 15, 16, 17, 18 because I didn't know what the future held for her. And I certainly didn't think I put all my eggs in the basket of employment, but I certainly didn't think that it would turn out so well. I don't want to sugarcoat it that it was without its challenges, because it certainly was. So people see the glory at the end, but they don't see all those challenges along the way. And I have a litany of challenges that we have gone through and waded through as a team, as a family. She's done it alone. We've done it alone. That brought us to where we are today. So advocacy starts small. It literally starts at tables where you're talking about your child and what you want for your child. And I think the advocacy starts there, and it can start just little small steps. And what happens after the little small steps, it starts to build. And it starts to build to a place where you can confidently and securely talk about your child to anyone and say how great they are. And you can sell your child, and you can sell them to employment teams and employment agencies and to other job coaching agencies, and bring them to the table so they share in the enjoyment of your child, and that you can move forward to a place where you're leaving the school system to a place of employment. And whether that employment looks like an internship or volunteering or out of the house once a week to an activity that turns into something else, because I believe all of us need to sort of look at that path beyond high school.
Visit us online at wqed.org/autism for more web extras, links to resources, and to watch the documentary Autism Aging Out.